Hey guys, what's going on? Just went and got my lunch. Nom 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 nom. Anyway, today's video is sort of going to be a bit more about me, as I said in last week's vlog. Recently, I've been talking to a lot of YouTubers, like Cody Weber, and stuff you Arianne, it's not Aranne, sorry. Which I guess isn't a lot, it's two people, but, it's been interesting. I think, the best way to contact any YouTuber, would be to, do a... Sorry, there's people staring at me there, but luckily there's a nice hedge, so they only saw me for a little bit. But yeah, I'm talking to them, those two, really sort of, interesting. If you want, the best way to contact any YouTuber would be to, do a video response to them. But whether you're just talking about them or asking them questions, most of the time, they'll be happy to, reply back to you. And, I know, it's an awesome way to connect to people, and I guess, that's how YouTube probably works. I'm not the first one to stumble upon this. But yeah, so today I want to talk about, two things, both to do with sort of, if I had been told a year ago, I would be where I am today, I wouldn't have believed them, and unfortunately that's not in a good sense. A year ago I would have thought, I would have gotten into any university and studied film, and, I don't know, been a lot of drama with a couple of friends lately. But basically I'm in TAFE, which is, there's no American equivalent, sorry, I keep staring that way, I need to stare at the camera more. But there's no American equivalent to TAFE. It's sort of like community college for you guys meets high school. It sounds with technical and further education. It's pretty much a gap college between, or a gap institute between. Go away. Why is it? I just realised there's an old man driving in that car, and like a guy who's under 18 in the passenger seat. But why is the old man learning to drive? Shouldn't it be the other way around? Oh well. But yeah, and the technical and further education course that I'm doing is a media and communication one, but it's all like how to structure essays, good study skills for tertiary education. Sorry, I just realised you were pointing down then at my chest. That's not very nice. Oh no, there's a dude there. Keep walking. I'll cut across the oval, that's okay. But yeah, so it's not really what I was after to do, it's all like academic stuff, which I cannot do. And there's really sort of this like loss of motivation, if you get what I mean. I guess last year high school, a lot of people didn't have good experiences in high school, but I enjoyed high school. I did like media, drama, and photography. So media was pretty much film. In high school, it's media and TAFE's a lot different. It's shit, basically. And I was doing all that, and I was all sort of like creative subjects. And the teachers in the arts faculty were great. They put so much like extra time, so we could like use like the editing labs for longer. And by editing labs, I mean editing lab. There was only one. Coming in at lunchtime to edit in Photoshop, all of that stuff. And now it's just like sit down, listen to the teacher, and do work. And it's just like, I don't know, I mean, the motivation, I still, want to get through it. It's only for a year. Still get through this and hopefully go next year and study proper film in a university. But it was just so, how do I say it? It's the loss of having that creative outlet, I guess. The loss of having that sort of support group. And, I also had, I don't like to brag. It sounds really stupid. I've got a lot of friends. But I had a good set of friends that I was really close with for a while, and they were really sort of supportive of me as well. I'm going to change hands, hold on. And yeah. So, yeah, I've just had this loss of motivation lately, and it just sort of sucks. So, if you are doing something at the moment that you like, and you've got that outlet for what you want to do, whether it be creative, academic, or business, sorry, changing hands with foods in as well, any of that, be appreciative of that motivation, I guess. Because, I guess they said that you could make yourself motivated, but you really can't, in a sense, as well. So, if you have the motivation to do something and to strive in a field, then be appreciative that you have that, because at the moment I really don't. Although I'm really still interested to go into film, I just don't have that drive doing all this bullshit that I'm doing in TAFE at the moment. But yeah, I guess the other thing though, I was going to talk about, which is nowhere near as important, it's just there's been a lot of drama in my group of friends lately, and I don't know, things have been moving too fast, and people are arguing, and some people are getting together, and some people are splitting up, and it's all sort of the entire dynamic has changed dramatically in a year. So, that's all I really want to talk about. I mean, that's just me being, I guess, having a whinge, having a cry. I don't know, it's just everything's sort of moving too fast for me at the moment. And it sort of goes for the same with TAFE. I'm still waiting for my mum to turn around and be like, okay, that little thing that you're doing at TAFE was fun, but it's time to go back to school and do something proper. I don't know, I really haven't let go of school yet. I guess I'm one of the very few who really loves school. I guess just because, I was doing something I wanted to do. And if you are in high school at the moment and you're not enjoying it, I guess try and do something that you really want to do. I mean, there's also, cases of bullying and stuff like that, but I guess the best thing you can do if you're not enjoying high school, bullied or not, is just do what you want to do. Try and strive for an area and go for that success, I guess. Anyway, that's all I really want to talk about today. Thanks for listening, guys. Sorry, just to clarify, I might look a bit hypocritical then. When I said do what you want and strive for it, find where you like to, academic or creative outlet, something like that, or business, whatever you want, and strive for it. That kind of looks hypocritical when I said I can't do that in TAFE. The difference is in school, you're not locked down into something. The difference for me is that I know sort of what I want to do, but there's now a gap between there that I didn't realise was going to be there, and there's no sort of way to go around it or way to make it, there's no creative part of it at all. So basically, so I'm just, I'm not being hypocritical when I say that. I just got to put up with this for a year and then it'll all be good. I'm just lacking motivation at the moment. But in school, you have a choice to do with what you want to do, basically. So that's what I'm saying. Alright, just clearing that up. Thanks for listening. Flowers outside of a bottle shop.